Hey everybody, it's Steve Linnin, and today I have another subject I want to talk to you about, and that is how do I price my home? People often ask me that question, and today I'd like to give you some of the factors, the contributing factors that determine whether or not your house will get sold, and what you need to do to get the right price to get it sold within a time frame that works with you. So let's go over some of these factors. The first one is we always look at how many houses have sold in the last 90 days within your community, unless we're in an extremely bad market where nothing's selling, then we move it out to 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. But commonly we use about a 6 month or a 3 month factor. So what houses have sold and what do they sell for? What was the square footage of the selling of the property, and what were the amenities based on that property, both inside and outside? And then what we do is we compare those particular variables to your house in the current market, and then we define what's called a strike point or a strike mark. And we wanted to find that to see where we want to start out with, and then we can go from there. So what are some of the common amenities and things that we're looking at? We're looking at a differentiation between granite countertops and marble flooring and window treatments, any fixtures, whether they're high-end fixtures such as water faucets, things like that. Crown molding, central air versus no central air or heating. The water fixtures like I talked about earlier, and also kitchen appliances and things of that nature. Also square footage. We also want to look at whether it's a one-story or a two-story in comparison to other properties in the area. We also want to look at dog runs, RV parking. Does it have a pool? Does it have a sauna? Does it have a jacuzzi? Does it have a gazebo or a patio setting? Is it really nice landscaping, or is it just marginal basic landscaping? Is there grass, or is it dirt? Is there dirt that's on the property? What's the fencing type? Is it a wood fence or a block wall? Factors like that. We also want to look at location. So is it close to schools and parks and shopping facilities, or is it a long way? Is it up on a hill? Is it down in the valley? What's the access to in today's world? What's the access to internet, factors like that, cell phone service, things like that. We also want to look at the property view. Does it have a nice view? Is it a 360 view? Is there other obstructions? Are you by power lines? Things of that nature. What's the curb appeal in the front of the house? What does it look like? Are there nicely landscaped perennials there and nice greenery and that kind of thing? How does it look compared to the other houses in the neighborhood? Also, we're looking at the age of the home compared to other properties in the area, and it commonly happens where you'll have a house that was built 10, 15 years earlier, and then you have a new development right across the street that's being built out. So you have to do a compare and contrast to those particular properties that are on the market right now. And also the age of the house. Does it have a cement foundation, or is it a raised foundation, like a raised wood style foundation, like the older houses in the 20s, 30s, and 40s? So does it have, what are the external and internal conditions of the property? Is there new carpeting in it, new flooring? Are the walls painted? Are there new fixtures? Are there new lighting fixtures? Are there new wall sockets? New wall plates, things like that. What are the type of things that make it stand out compared to other properties in the neighborhood? And then we get into what's called functional obsolescence. Do you have to, when someone else were to come into the property and buy the property, would they have to have an exterior style wiring done, or is it all internal now? Is there internet access, things like that? Do they have to go through the roof to put the internet access? Is there already internet access? Things of that nature, cabling access, things like that. So is there a detached or attached garage? How big is the garage? Questions like that. What are the common egress and ingress properties within the property? In other words, are there two single-family residents or three on in a specific location? There's one common driveway going in and out of that particular where that property is. Those are common factors that will increase or decrease the value of the property. Zoning issues. Are there changes in the zoning laws within the city that today the property is considered R1 single family residence, but they moved it to commercial one or mixed use? So those are concerns that we always have. And then what are the future plans of the city, and what are they planning on doing? That can also affect the price of the property as well. And how close is the property to commercial properties? how close is a residential property to commercial properties, and things of that nature, airports, common areas like that. So these are just some of the factors. What I normally do is I'll sit down with you, we'll go over the area, I'll do my research ahead of time, we'll go over the factors and what the best issues are, and then we'll come to a price based on all those current questions and perhaps some other questions that we'll come up with. So hopefully this is helpful. Please give me a call if you have any questions and you'd like to list with me. My name is Steve Linnin. I've been in real estate and mortgage lending for 25 years, although I'm just doing the real estate side of the business now. And would love to talk to you and see if I could help you list your house, or if you're thinking about buying a house, consider me for that as well. Have a great day, and I'll look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care.